Hello, and how are you? We are now at a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces. As most of you know, I've been talking about having a Pisces North node this year. So this is a significant eclipse, also because Saturn retrogrades into Pisces at this moment. So yes, we're surrounded with that Piscean energy. And one thing I want to say about that Piscean energy, and I'll probably say more as we go through this, is that no one tells you about the grief that comes with when you decide to no longer be a savior. There's loss. There's grief that comes with loss, but there's also a grief that comes with standing in your power. So if you have made martyrdom your dominant character trait, this lunar eclipse will challenge you. It will challenge you because you will see that you have forgotten yourself. You will see that you have given in to other people's need for a savior more than you have given in to your need to be yourself. With Saturn making its retrograde through Pisces, it is a call. It is a call back to the sea, call back to the soul, a call back to your soul retrieval work. It is retrieving your skin. It is retrieving your essence. And oftentimes, this brings with it a lot of grief when we try to fit into a skin that no longer fits us because we have changed so much over time from our original essence. We have changed in ways that are remarkable when we take a look at who we truly are today versus who we truly essentially are to our soul. So this is an opportunity to hear the call of the ancestors, to hear the call of spirit to our dream time, through our vision time, and really return to that self that's that call that's been calling you beneath the sea, to return to that self that came from the subconscious. It's going to be important that we listen to that call and that we find the ways to return to that self. That call needs to be louder than the tears of those that you have been serving. It's important. That call to return to you needs to be louder than the demands, the cries, I am so lost. What will I do without you? Where do we go from here? Your call to return to yourself needs to be much louder than any outside voices at this time. At this time, we need to pay attention to Spirit's leading us back to ourself, leading us back to what wholeness looks like, a soulful kind of wholeness that this Aries, Saturn in Aries for the next 2 years will really demand. And that soulfulness can only come from you, from the divine, and from the ancestors. It only comes when we can shut out all the outside voices and the needs of a savior, the need to be a savior. And so this is the part where I ask you, what were you receiving by being a martyr and a savior? What were you receiving that now it definitely grieves you to part with that role, to part with that identity, will create a lot of grief because you are realizing that you were also benefited by being in this role of martyr and savior. And now, when you're standing just with yourself without the benefit of those roles, it can bring about a lot of sadness. But there's immense freedom that comes when we realize that we are all we need. We are our own saviors. So this energy goes both ways. Either you are grieving because you are trying to find your new identity at this time outside the role of martyr and savior, or you are grieving because the martyr and savior in your life has stepped away. And you're having to step in and be your own savior at this time. And that loneliness, that detachment can be really hard at this time. But everyone will be benefited by us finding ourselves, stepping fully into our essence, donning our skin back on again, and really showing up in your authenticity and newfound freedom. Some of the herbs that I love for this time, of course, mugwort for dreaming, right? As a Pisces, that's such a beautiful herb to work with because the subconscious, a lot of this is being worked out in our dreams and in our subconscious time. So mugwort is beautiful. Damiana can be beautiful here for finding your fire and your individuality, but it's also a very potent dream herb at this time. I am also loving the herb thyme. In our apprenticeship program, we've been talking so much about time and how time helps you to jump a timeline. And this is beyond timeline jumping. This is going back and retrieving yourself from all the hands and all the energy that has held you. So take good care of your psychic energy. Make sure there's no psychic attacks to your energy. Protect yourself at this time. Connect with water and bats. And yeah, there is liberation. So this full moon could bring up all of that grief, but let it also come with the beauty of what freedom and liberation can also look like for you in this time. Take really good care of yourselves. Until we talk again. Bye-bye.